The pattern below. It began with a sound, a faint, wet pulse under the floor, like the earth itself had a heartbeat. I was stationed at the edge of what used to be called Sector 13, a collapsed facility from the old empire. A place we, the younger soldiers, called the stomach, because everything that went in never came back out. My name doesn't matter. They erased it when they assigned me to maintenance. They said I was lucky to have survived the experiments, lucky to still see, lucky to still breathe. Yeah, real fucking lucky. The corridors still smelled like disinfectant and rust. Metal walls, sweating moisture, flickering lamps. A place that forgot how to die. Every few meters there were signs in a language no one remembered. But the pattern on the signs, those dots, those little circles, burned into the metal, made me feel sick. It started as a tickle under the skin, a pulse, like something trying to count my heartbeat from the inside. 3 months after I took the job, I noticed it on my arm. Just a spot, round, too round. It didn't hurt, not really, but I couldn't stop staring at it. I thought it was a scar, then a burn, then maybe a pore. But pores don't move. Every morning it looked a little different, wider, darker, deeper. Once I thought I saw it twitch, like it was breathing. That's when I stopped sleeping. The dreams came next. I'd hear the same sound, the heartbeat under the floor. I'd see walls covered with round holes, as if someone had pressed 1,000 eyes into the concrete. When I woke up, I'd find my hands bleeding from scratching the skin raw. They told me it was stress. Hallucination from isolation, said the medic. He gave me pills, little white circles. Of course, fucking circles. The next day, I dropped one of the pills. It rolled across the floor and fell into a drain. And I swear, I heard something whisper back from that drain. Something like, "Keep feeding us." I left my post that night, went down to the restricted level. The one they said was flooded decades ago. But it wasn't flooded. It was alive. The walls pulsed. Every surface had patterns, small, circular, organic. When I leaned close, I could hear whispering. Each little hole was like a mouth, mumbling in some ancient, wet language. I couldn't understand the words, but I could feel what they meant. They wanted me to join. They wanted to make more of me. Maybe that's what the Empire had been trying to build. Not soldiers, not weapons, but continuity. a living pattern that remembers everything that ever touched it. I ran. I ran so long, the lights gave up following me. I ended up in a chamber that looked familiar. A chair in the center, restraints on the arms, and on the walls, thousands of little circular marks. They were me, my fingerprints, my skin, my face, all pressed into the walls like clay. I heard something move behind me, a sound like wet sand shifting, and then a voice, soft, gentle, female. You came back. I turned, and there she was, the medic. But her skin wasn't skin anymore. It was the pattern, alive, breathing. She smiled. You don't understand, do you? You were never cured. You were planted. The floor opened beneath me, not cracked, not torn, but opened like a wound, relearning how to bleed. Inside, I saw the pattern spreading, infinite holes, each one pulsing, whispering, hungry. You're part of us, she said. You always were. And as I fell, I saw my own reflection in the black circular void. My face, repeating, folding into itself, and the small round mark on my